Hey brand owners, thanks for taking a few minutes to tune in for the next episode of our Quick Learn series. Today's topic is Seller Central Contact Us, when and how to use it. Now that you're all experts on the Seller Central navigation, let's dive into how you get help. For items that require technical assistance, this is definitely the best resource. So let's get started. First things first, again, make sure to log into your Seller Central account. Now you're logged in and you know you need help, but how do you get there? There are several ways. First off, at the bottom of all your Seller Central pages, you'll see a Follow Me navigation bar. Down there, it says to get support. Another option is to go to your Help Center, and from the bottom navigation bar within the Help Center, there's also a direct link. Here it says Contact Us. Now, what can you contact us to get support for? Well, lots of things. It's going to start by asking you to help narrow down your issue. The first step is determining which type of service your issue relates to. Now let's say this is a selling issue. You were then taken to a list of selling related topics. Always be sure to get as specific as possible. This will ensure that your inquiry is immediately routed to the best team and can get actioned quickly. For an example, let's say that you have a fulfillment issue. Once you've selected your topic category, there may then be some specified topics to choose from. In this case, only one exists, an FBA issue. So when you get to your root cause issue, you will then be prompted to consider the most common solution. In some cases, this is all it takes. If that isn't your case, then you will be asked to start providing more information. Again, get as specific as you can. If you have an order ID, use it. Otherwise, select something else. You have now reached the open-ended input form. Up top, you have the option to select your preferred communication type. Email will be the default, but definitely choose which works best for you. The contact reason here is going to have a pre-populated input. While this can be edited, it should only be done so after the pre-populated entry. So if, for example, you were to remove other FBA issue from the beginning, you've now removed the first clue for the associate receiving your inquiry as to what you're trying to get help with. If you'd like to add details, go ahead and add them after, but it's not necessary. When describing your issue, please be sure to provide all of the relevant information. Think about it as if this is the first time someone will be hearing about your brand, because it might be. So think about what is the first step that someone needs to know in order to solve my problem. While it's optional, be sure to include the item information as well in the ASIN or SKU section. This allows that associate to ensure they're discussing the same product with you. Same goes for shipment ID if it happens to be shipment related. There's also an option here to add attachments. If you're going to reference anything in your description, also add it. Again, this makes it easier for them to get everything they need without first reaching out to you. Finally, ensure you add your contact information for both yourself and any relevant team members that may be able to assist in your absence. Before you submit, you're going to see a box that says, "This issue is urgent." If that truly is the case, use this. We want to make sure we prioritize with you, so tell us when we need to. But also use it sparingly. If this is just a like to have rather than a need to have, maybe it isn't urgent. Once you've submitted a case, you will get email updates to the email addresses you have included. However, it's always good to manage your case log as well. In case you happen to have any email delays or issues with transmission to that alias, this will house everything for you and also tell you who owns the next step so you can manage your expectations. If you aren't seeing resolution within the time frame that they've defined in the case, we are here as an escalation partner, but be sure to give the process a chance when time allows. That's how we can improve and optimize as we go forward. Here's a little bonus tip. Sometimes you may have a question, but it doesn't quite seem to fit Contact Us for seller support, and maybe it's also not specific to the Exclusives program. What should you do? Great question. Try leveraging the Seller Central Help section. It's one of the options we alluded to earlier for how you get to the Contact Us form, which is going to be up there in your right navigation. In here, you have a couple of options. You can either look at popular results, see essentially what's trending. You can also just type things into the search bar and get popular results or a full list of every topic that might relate to your question. In there, you can directly open each of the resources or copy the direct link to share with a team member. And again, if you have any issues, it gives you the options at the bottom to contact us for more assistance. And that's a wrap. Up next, we will dive into leveraging BrandHQ Contact Us, so stay tuned for more Quick Learn.